Welcome to Sweet Soul Pilates. Please remember to engage your core, protect your spine, breathe, and be sweet to you. Today we have a 13-minute core sculpt, sequence, and repetition class. Let's come onto our knees in a seated position, raising our arms overhead 2 times. And then let's go ahead and extend our left arm over towards our right. And switch, bringing our right arm over to our left. And now let's come onto our hands and knees. And we're going to be taking some cat-cows. Let's go. If you are new here, we use a 33-second timer. Once you start to hear 3 clock clicks, that lets you know that we're wrapping up that move. Let's come onto our hands and knees, extending our right leg. And we're going to pull our knee up towards our chest for a squeeze and extend that leg again. Knee to chest, extend the leg. Nice and controlled here, exhaling and inhaling. On our hands and knees again, still working our right leg, we're going to extend and then sweep that leg up towards our arm to center and back to extension. So we're never bringing our leg back down, but if you need to, feel free. You can tap with your foot or keep your foot and leg up in the air. And now we'll switch sides so we can work the left leg. So let's pull our knee towards our chest and extend our left leg. Knee to chest, extend. Slow and controlled here, focus is down towards the mat. Go ahead and roll your wrists if you need to. And we'll be coming back down onto our hands and knees, extending our left leg for those leg sweeps, sweeping that leg forward to center and back to extension. And now we'll bring ourselves around to seated as we lay our upper body flat, legs bent, and let's bring our arms overhead. We're going to lift up as we bring our left knee to chest and then our right knee to chest. So we're alternating legs as we lift our upper body, our arms come with us. And this next move, we're going to bring our legs up to tabletop, arms overhead, and we're going to lift just our upper body as we bring our arms with us. Legs remain in tabletop. Shoulders slightly off the mat. Again, reaching overhead, lifting as your arms come down towards the mat. If you're shaking in your core, that's a great sign that we are working some deep core muscles. And that's what we want. And let's hug our knees towards our chest as we bring both of our legs up towards the sky, hands behind our head, and we're going to take a half leg drop, so dropping both legs just halfway down and lifting back up. Head and shoulders slightly lifted off the mat here. If you need a modified version, you can place your hands just underneath your hips to assist you. And now we'll roll ourselves up like a ball, coming back onto our hands and knees to repeat that sequence. I'll remind you throughout, but for this first move, again, we're extending our right leg, bringing our knee to chest. And now we're taking those leg sweeps, still on our right leg, sweeping our leg forward and back to extension. And now we're working our left leg, bringing our knee to our chest, extending our left leg again, and knee to chest. Go ahead and roll your wrists if you need to. As we come back down onto our hands and knees, extending that left leg again, sweeping your leg forward to center and back to extension. This is your reminder to breathe, exhale and inhale, engage your core. Modify anything you may need to, but I also want you to try to be challenged a little bit. Now we're rolling over as we lay our upper body flat, legs bent, alternating bringing our knee to our chest as we engage the upper body in our arms. Lifting, alternating knee to chest. And again, we're bringing our legs to tabletop, arms overhead, only lifting our shoulders slightly off the mat as our arms come with us. Our legs remain in tabletop. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling to reset. Slow and controlled here. And lifting both legs towards the sky, hands behind our head for those half leg drops. And now let's roll ourselves up like a ball, coming onto our hands and knees into a seated position on our feet for a moment. And now let's come down onto our forearms as we prepare to take a full plank. Pulling your belly up towards your spine, focus down towards the mat. And then I want you to see if you can take some side steps as you're in plank. Just lightly tapping your foot out on your right leg and your left. Let's try again. And let's lay flat down on the mat as we prepare to press ourselves up for a cobra stretch. Coming up and back into a child's pose stretch. Sinking into the mat here. We'll bring both of our hands over to the right side of our mat. And then both over to the left. And back to center as we roll ourselves up to a seated position. And now let's come to the center of our mat, bringing our arms overhead 2 times for 2 deep breaths. And then let's give ourselves a hug, crossing one arm over the other, and switch. And that is everything today. I will see you all soon.